We are getting a bit wild with Lion Country Safari today, and joining us is wildlife trainer Anna Samaroo and Public Relations Associate Haley Possessor. And good morning, you guys. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having us.
That is an interesting animal. It's a blue-tongued skink.
Yes.
And it is a member of?
The lizard family.
Okay.
So this is actually the second largest species of skink in the world. They can get to be about 24 inches long when fully grown.
And they're not rough. I mean, when you touch the skink, it is a nice soft skin.
It's very smooth. That's actually to help them out. That way they don't get any sand in between the scales.
Oh,
so
how nice.
It's very adaptive for them.
All right, and why the blue tongue?
The blue tongue is actually part of their defense mechanism. So if a predator comes along and threatens him, he's actually going to hiss, puff up, open up the mouth, flash the bright red and blue colors, and then hopefully that's enough to startle that predator, give him an extra second to hopefully find some shelter.
All right, well, you know, you're holding him, so, I mean, is he a docile creature, or will he kind of take a little chunk out of you?
No, these guys are actually pretty calm and collected, so they are inquisitive creatures, but he's about 12 years old, so he's used to us hanging out with them.
Okay, all right. What is his natural habitat?
These guys are actually found in Australia, Papua New Guinea, and Indonesia as well. So these guys do tend to live in the scrublands and those slightly drier areas.
All right, so if they're over here and you decide you want this, you got to have it as a pet. Is that a good pet?
They can be a good pet, but with anything, we definitely recommend you want to do your research. We never want you to go out and do an impulsive buy. These guys can live for 20 years, so that's something to keep in mind. When your kid goes off to college, that's your pet lizard now.
Yeah, exactly. Pretty cool. All right, so what threatens them? What is a threat to their normal 20-year existence?
These guys will be predated upon by lizards, larger lizards, snakes, and especially birds as well, which is what the blue color is thought to help stop the birds, especially because it is UV reflective.
When they get in a fight, I mean, do they hold their own, or do they, oh, forget it, the birds come and see you?
No, these guys will actually try and put on their display first. If worse comes to worse, if that color doesn't stop them, they can actually drop off their tail as well. So that'll wiggle around and act as a distraction. So then they can try and make their getaway.
That's interesting.
So he's got a couple tricks up his sleeve.
Good to know. All right. Haley, any updates on the water park expansion at Lion Country?
Yes, absolutely. So things are coming along. I like to use the term swimmingly.
Why not?
So as you can see, we do have some good progress coming along. The pool's all done. Again, it will be about 20 inches deep, and we're starting to really put that play structure up. So it'll be a lot of fun for the kids. We're expecting it to be completed by spring. So
perfect. Just when the weather gets nice and everybody can enjoy it and get wet. All right. So how are the lions enjoying their new expansion?
So they're loving it, and they're still pretty young. So the males are about 4 or 5 years old. Females are about 5 or 6. So really active, really playful, really enjoying exploring their habitat.
All right,
and the cooler weather's a great time to come out too.
I was going to say, yeah, this is a great time to get out there and enjoy it. Yeah.
So they're doing great.
Does the cooler weather keep them inside, or they come out? Or?
No, they come out. They're also definitely more prone to be a little bit more active, because just like we get hot, they get a little hot too. So they'll hang out in the shade a little bit more, but they're more apt to be out and running around, romping around, playing around with each other as siblings do.
Hoping for a good season, and we'll check back when the water park is all done.
Absolutely. Thanks so much.
Springtime. All right. Thank you guys for stopping by.
Thank you.
Mr. Skinks, thank you so much. All right.